Hey my pretty ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Silky. If you do, thanks for returning. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that anytime I do a new upload, you'll be the first person to know. Now, you already know why we're here. We are here with some Plain and Makeup by Yolondo items. So if you guys really want to see how these items perform on my face, on my skin tone, on your girl Silky, you won, girl. You was all up in there. You was all up in those comments, and I really appreciate the support. I hope you do not unsubscribe. I hope you continue to share me and let people know about something I'm trying to start for myself. So again, congratulations. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, my ladies and gentlemen, we are here with a box, Plain and Makeup by Yolondo. Y'all see this? Yes. It's that time. I reached that 400 subscribers. I'm really grateful for everyone that did subscribe to my channel. And I hope you guys are here to stay because I have so much more for you guys. The more you give me, the more I give back to you guys. That's just period. That's just how it goes. All right, so let's go ahead, like I said, and get into some more of Plain and Makeup by Yolondo. I love her new packaging. It is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this box. So beautiful. So beautiful. So in here I have the Tropical Vacay. This is a bronzer palette, the Bloom Lush palette, and then I got this newest eyeshadow palette. I'm not gonna mess up her name. And let me tell you guys, the shipping was so quick. When I tell you it was like 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 days. There's things I've ordered from places and it's taken them a long time. Like, I've ordered some new collections to show you guys, and when I tell you I still ain't got my shit, I still ain't got my shit. Like, baby, where's my stuff at? So now that I showed you guys what we're going to be using in this video, let's go ahead and get into this look. All right, so I had already put on some bronzer and I totally forgot I have this in there. So we're still going to go ahead and use it to see how she performs. So let's just go get straight into it. So this is the outside. It does slip out of this carton. This, I feel like these could be used for like display or something, you know, really cute. And this is how it's looking. It does come with the film inside, and then this is the inside, and it comes with a mirror, which is so beautiful. Look at these colors, you guys. So pretty. I freaking love it. I'm gonna give you guys some swatches. It feels nice and creamy, except the lightest shade. The lightest shade is not too creamy. So all right, so those are the shades. This is the lightest shade, then the next one to it, then like a more deeper shade and more reddish tone shade. So those are the 4 shades swatched. Right off the back, with it being a bronzer palette, I'm gonna go in with these 2 right here. And to lay the product down, I'm gonna go on my E53 brush, which is this one right here, which I always use to bronze up my face. So let's go ahead and go in with the lighter shade first, which is this one right here. Oh, you can see that product on there. There's a little fallout, but over here we don't care about that. Now let's just go ahead and see what she do. Ooh, you see that? What the? Okay, I like it. Maybe I don't need to go on with the darker shade. Really beautiful, really pigmented, really pretty. Oh yeah, take it around the hairline. That is a beautiful shade, you guys. Like, what? That is so pretty. Yes. All right, now let's go on with the darker shade. I'm gonna put that more so here, just to deepen it up, right up in here. Wow, I've never went this dark before. That's really pigmented, in my opinion, because people came for me last time that I did do a video with her eyeshadow, like, oh, it's not the most pigmented, blah blah, but it's pigmented for me. So you can leave your ugly comments out of my comment section. And at this point, if you feel like it's a little harsh, you can always go in with your setting powder. This one's the Laura Mercier, and get that product on a brush. This is the Luxe. This is the setting brush by Real Techniques, and you see right in between there, you can kind of go in between the both of them to mute it out some, and so it'll look more, you know, cohesive. It just makes it look better. That is with the bronzer palette. It looks really pretty on the skin. Really, really pretty. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go in with the blush palette. Again, the sleeve comes off like that. Let's open her up. This is what she's looking like. I know y'all see this. It does come with a mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and do the swatches right here on my arm. All right, so there are the swatches right there. These names are kind of, yeah, Forest Winter, Chestnut, Hollywood Hawk, Peach Blossom, Carnation, I believe, the Holly. So, but those are the swatches right there. They're really, really pretty. I'm really leaning towards like this orange, like an orange. I don't know. It's really, really pretty. It's really pretty. They are a little bit like, they're not as creamy as the palette, the eyeshadow palette or the blush palette, but they're really, really pretty. So let's go ahead and go in with that E53 brush and see what she does. Ooh, I know y'all see that. Can you see it? Ooh, she's pretty, y'all. It is very buildable, which is nice. I like the fact that when you put it on, it don't just be like, you know, scary, but it's buildable. This is nice. This is a really nice palette. Now that is with the blush. Okay, so now let's get into this Serenity palette. I'm not gonna butcher this girl's name. I'm not, period. I'm not doing it. I'll leave in the description below. I'm not about to do that. All right, so here is the actual palette. It does come bubble wrapped. It does come with a unicorn on the outside, which is the same. Let's open it up. It comes with a film. Why is my phone ringing? I don't know why my phone is ringing, but okay. This is the inside of that palette. It's pretty to me. It does come with a mirror. Here is the shadows close up. All right, so the palette comes with 30 eyeshadows. You have 5 glitters, which are on this side, and then you have 4 shimmers, which are like, it's like in the corners here, which is nice. Then you have 21 mattes, which is in like a T shape right in the middle here. So what I love is that you have some transition colors here, period, point blank, and another one here, here, here. Then you have a black, you have a white. A palette need a black and a white and a transition color, period. Period. We can go without the pressed glitters, but they're there, and some people like them, which is nice. It's only 5, and they look really nice. They look like something I would use for like my under eye or my inner corner, so that's really nice. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some swatches. All right, so those are the 5 glitters. It reminds me of the Hip Dot Meatball palette. That's what those glitters remind me of. It looks almost just like those. All right, so let's go ahead and do those shimmers. I am not gonna even lie, I really like these shimmers. These would be some great like inner corners. You have the yellow, which is Vibe. You have the green, which is My Code. Then you have pink, which is Nope. And then you have the blue, which is Field Trip. These are really, really pretty. That is the first top 3 shades right there. Then we're gonna go ahead and go on with these 5 shades right here. All right, so those are just a few swatches for you guys. You can see how they perform, how they work. They are really nice. Some are a little bit dry than others, but for the most part, they are pigmented. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and get into a look for you guys. Okay, at this point, I did go on with my P. Louise base in a Rumor 03, and I used my M73 brush to go ahead and pat it out. Alright, I got you guys a little bit closer so you can see what it is I'm doing. So again, you want to make sure your base is nice and flat. Make sure you get all those creases out before you start your application. That's key. I'm really feeling like the blues and the greens in this palette for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I am. The first shade I'm going to go on with is this shade right here, which is this blue one. And this is what it's looking like on the brush. You can clearly see the product. And I'm just going to take that right here on my outer. There is some fallout on this palette. I don't mind fallout, so fallout doesn't bother me. And I'm just gonna get it all in here, right up in this corner right there. That's what you want. It's pigmented to me, so like I said, leave your comment somewhere else. I'm just gonna take this right in here, right up in my crease a bit, like so. I'm gonna pack that color on there, and then you want to blend it on the edges so it doesn't look so harsh. It's a nice color. It blends very good, very well. All right, that's a nice color, you guys. Woo! Pretty color. That color is stunning. Did I tell you I went in with my M453 brush for that? Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my E17 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and go into Kale's, this blue shade right here. I want to put that right above that shade just to, you know, blend that shade out. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty. I'm going to shake it off because I don't want it to be too intense. Yeah, that color is pretty too. You want to go ahead and just use that color to blend. I want to bring it over like so, but you want to use that color to really blend. All right, go ahead and clean that same E17 brush off. And now this is where we need a nice transition color. I'm going to go into the Crew, which is this brown shade here. I'm going to put that on that brush. Oh yeah, you can see her too. This, wow. Shake that off. And you want to put that next to the brow. And you just want to blend those two shades to where they don't look harsh. You can always go back in with the blue shade. Now we're going to go into this shade right here, which is Good Mount, and then we're gonna just a little bit, and we're gonna put it really close to the brow, and we're just gonna push that in. I'm gonna push that color in there, right up in that brow. At this point, you can go back in with all those colors, and it's gonna be easier to blend now since everything is down. So you want to go ahead and blend. All right, so now we got all those blue, beautiful. These blues are so beautiful. Like, you can always go and blend where it needs to be blended. The 6 a.m.-ish black, and I'm going to go into that shade, and I always want to deepen up, just deepen up the crease. You want to remember not to go in so harsh with it, because sometimes a black can be really black and you can't take black away. So you just want to go in with that shade right in, that outer corner, I'm sorry. You see that? Just ever so slightly. It did not take much with that black. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in and just blend it out just a bit with my M433 brush. And I just want to blend the edges of that. I don't want to go all up and far and things like that. I just want to make sure it's no harsh line. All right. So now we have that. You can really see that color. It's really popping. It's really pretty. Now we can get into these shimmers. If you really want to brighten up under your eye, you can go in with a white, but I like the way this is looking on me. I'm really thinking about doing the Vibe shimmer, What's My Code shimmer, and Field Trip. I think I'm gonna do it. Let's do it. Y'all know me, I'm that girl that go in with the same brushes, period. I'm gonna first go in with Field Trip, and I'm gonna go in with What's My Code, and then Vibe. I'm gonna go from the outer corner in. So let's go ahead, let's start this baby. It's really creamy. So let's just go ahead and lay this. Ooh, icy. Icy. I don't know if I want to just use this color now. It's really icy. Really, really pretty. Hope you guys can see that. Oh wow. It is buildable, which is nice. Now we have the first shade down. Now let's go into what's my code. I'm gonna go right next to it, but overlap it just a bit. They do work really well when you swipe them, which is nice. Really nice. All right, now we have that shade down. That shade is really pretty too. Now I'm gonna go into the yellow, which is Vibe. This one's a little bit more, a little bit dry. And that shade is a little bit more dry than the others. All right, so those are all the colors down. All right, it does show up a little bit more when they're wet. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go back into all the shades and put them back down. This is where you want to overlap them and things like that. And at this point, my brush is damp. Just keep on overlapping them and blending the shades. Sorry about my kid in the background, guys. They don't listen. That green is really shining through. Really shining through. Oh my god. All right, now let's go back into that yellow shade. There is some fallout on these glitters. I mean, on these shimmers. All right, so that is with the shimmers down. Now we're gonna go back into the M433 brush and go back into that blue shade in the palette, the lighter blue, Kale's Shout Out. I'm gonna go in with Shout Out first. I'm gonna put that right there. And then we wanna just take it very lightly around, just like so. Just like that. And if you have to, you can go back in with the darker blue and that black if you need to deepen up this part, which I'm going to do because I want it to have a lot of depth in there. Yes, like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the glitters. I'm gonna use this one right here just to give you guys a little idea of what it's like. They are really creamy. This is something simple. And I'm gonna take the silicone brush right here. This is my M760 brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that product on there. I'm gonna try it on my hand first. I don't think I really like that one, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Because I'm not really getting any shimmer from that. I'm gonna put that right in my inner corner. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But yeah, it's there. And so that's what the glitter look like. I hope you guys can really see it. It has pretty shine to it, which is nice. All right, so let's go ahead and do this lower lash line. Like I said, I wanted to play with some of the greens in the palette too. I want to go on with Give Me Your Phone and My Love. And we're just going to find a brush for that. I'm going to go in with my M124 brush. And first, I want to go ahead and go into this blue right at the edges first. Press that color right in that corner. And now we're going to go ahead and go into Give Me Your Phone. Same brush. Knock off that fallout so it doesn't get on your makeup. I'm going to put that color right next to it. And closer to the inner corner, I'm going to go on with My Love. Same brush, clean her off. Some money green right there, like. I'm going to take my M514 brush. I'm going to go back into this blue here just to diffuse the edges of that. You want to dip it in there and you want to tap it off. And you just want to go right under. Because remember, that's the color that's on the outside of everything else. I just want to go right under there. I am bringing this out today. Like, what? I am. It's really nice. I really like this palette. Now let's go ahead and get into the waterline. I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop eyeliner. I'm gonna put that right in my waterline. Alright, so that is the eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on some highlighter and my lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright, my ladies and gentlemen, this is the finished look. I just went in with a lip gloss, the Lip Injections by Too Faced. And this is what I came up with. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I got my little pony on right here, as you guys can see. My thoughts on the Tropical Vacay palette. This is bronzers. I think they're really pretty. They're really creamy. You have, again, the 4 shades, which is nice. I really like that. I do recommend that one. The Bloom Lush palette is really pretty. It's really nice. You have multiple colors in there, which is really, really nice. This eyeshadow palette is beautiful. Look at my eyes. So beautiful, so pretty. Some of the colors in here are really creamy. Others are a little bit dry, but they still perform. They still work. But these shimmers, I got all the shimmers on but one. These shimmers are beautiful. I really wasn't in love with the yellow one, which was, I believe, Vibe. But if you give it, wet it just a little bit, just a tinge, it comes out beautiful. Beautiful. Now, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something again about Plain and Makeup by Yolondo, because she do have some nice things. I say give it a try. Just give her a chance. Give some of these black owned businesses a chance. That's all I'm asking. You know, I tell you guys about Beats by Debs all the time. She's amazing too. Go ahead and order some stuff. Help them out. Help them out. Period. Now, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, okay? Let them know that you do love my content, so I can keep pushing out these videos for you guys. All right, bye.